Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, Episode 19, The Lighthouse. I'm your host, Colors Fade,
Boring.
also known as Christopher Holmes, and Emma just gave us the what for boring, so we're going to move her along and I'm going to keep talking. We're going to go back to Nashkill because we need to restock on some supplies and sell some things, but when we get done we're going to go back to this area here and do the lighthouse. That is one of this. Oh, and for the first time we've been ambushed by enemies traveling, although I don't see them. But we're blocked off on the lower portion of the map, so we have to move forward. So they're up here somewhere. Oh, and it's a bear. Not too distraught about that. It's a cave bear. They're worth about 420 experience points. Death? Oh no, he's worth 650. He's better than a brown bear. Wow. So he's great. That's the first time we've had a travel interruption. I'm going to travel to Nashkill. And we're way over on the wrong side of the road. But
I'm tired.
what I wanted to do was get to the Nashkill store and sell things. And we'll rest in the inn since we're here, and get all of our spells
I grow
memorized.
torpid and require slumber.
I grow torpid and require slumber. I have chosen quite the voice. If you follow the series, you notice that I had a different voice for my character in the first few episodes, and I wasn't very happy with it. He comes off as uppity, I guess. He says, "a waste of my talents" a lot, and I was just like, I really do like the voice, though, of the voice actor for voice number 1. This guy is quite a bit more pleasant, but uses some uncommon words, I think would be the best way to say that. He uses uncommon words. He has quite the vocabulary. At any rate, we're going to go in here and we're going to sell.
You have but to ask.
See, he's so polite, too.
Yeah, business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
I love all the voice work in these video games. So what we have here is the chainmail and the bastard sword. I'm going to sell there. I'm not going to worry. I know what that longsword is. It's longsword plus 1. The bandit scalps I can sell for 25 apiece, but I believe that Officer Vi and Baragast will give me more money for them, so I'm hanging on to them. I could be wrong about that. The two-handed sword, Cursed Berserking, is worth 500. I'm still going to hang on to it in case I need it for an emergency. And what that emergency is yet I haven't quite figured out, but I'm just hanging on to it. It seems wrong to sell a +3 sword in a game where you really need +3 weapons, and they're really rare. So I feel like if there's an instance where I can make use of the sword, even if it causes someone to go to berserk, I might need to hang on to it. There's all these gems, which are the major reason for coming here. And then the big deal was Imoen and Dynahair both needed lots of bullets. So you can stack up 4 per group. So I'm going to buy 12 for Imoen. And then same thing with Dynahair. I'm going to buy 12 for her. Buy those. I'm going to say done. I'm going to go. And Dynahair I can click on now, which is wonderful. I like being able to click on my characters. And Imoen, same way. Oh, I didn't buy those for her. So
What is it this time?
The
You have but to
customer is
ask.
always
I
right.
need to buy some more. Imoen needs these, and I'm going to buy 12. I'm going to buy a little more than 12. Buy those. And that takes care of all of our disposables.
You're a queer fellow.
Later on in the game, and by later on I mean much later on,
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you
actually
wish.
do start to run
You have but to
across
ask.
bullets as things that
You have but to
you can
ask.
pick up.
Never had rats. No,
I want a room. I'm going to rent the merchant room. We're all going to rest. We're going to regenerate spells. We're going to be done. We're going to head back to the coast.
It shall be as you wish.
There are 2 maps left to go. One of them is the Lighthouse. And another one is a map we've not exposed yet. But here's the Lighthouse map, and then we need to expose this map right here in this spot. And we just haven't done it yet, so. And then we will be on our way to...
You have but to ask.
On our way to the Larswood to take on the bandits and start pushing the main quest of the story forward. Because we did all that business earlier with Mullahay. Oh, and Minsk is tired.
My
Everybody's
blade will
tired,
cut you
really.
down to size.
Brandon. Fatigue is causing people to get nailed a little bit harder. I love her lightning, by the way. This lightning hammer is just awesome. Zap him again. Her swing is so slow. Is she gonna swing this century? Maybe. Alright.
What is it this time?
Everybody's really tired. We've done a whole bunch of travel. Even after resting in the inn, it's like 30 hours to get here, so we'll rest again. Which gives me an excuse to take a drink. If you got a little whiskey at home, you should be drinking it, because I am. And for those who are curious, and maybe there's nobody that's curious, but I like to film about 3 or 4 of these episodes together, and these things take about 30 to 45 minutes to play, sometimes an hour to do one of these maps. So when I get a little free time, I sit down and I play Sword Coast. Play Baldur's Gate, and I turn on my NVIDIA experience and I use Shadowplay and start recording this stuff. And then it takes even longer to process them and get them uploaded to YouTube. And sometimes I don't get a chance to play for 2 or 3 days in a row. Like today when I started shooting episode 17, I believe. I haven't played this in about 3 days just because it's been busy with other stuff. So sometimes I have to reorient myself with what the heck's going on. Ardruine.
We follow the righteous path, the path of hell.
Ajantis is funny.
Hiya, friend.
Please help me. I don't know where else to turn. My little boy was playing in an abandoned lighthouse to the northwest when a pack of wargs surrounded it. Please just turn them back and I can coax them down. There's not much time. Alright. I get what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I'll try my best. Normally I would just keep going, but I think this is going to be a problem along this coast. Like I said, I'm really leery, if you can't tell, about coasts because of sirens, because they're just such a pain in the butt to
My
deal with.
blade will cut you down to size.
Org. Yeah. That was some righteous fury right there.
Tempest, give us victory!
Swing. Swing your weapons. So where is this kid? You're like, we don't know. Looks abandoned. You peer inside and see only rotting beams and debris. I don't see any kids. But I got the wargs taken care of, so all I think I have to do now is go see the lady. And she's like, thank you. There she is. Ardruine, your parents should be fired for
Hiya,
naming you.
friend.
Thank you so much. You've probably scared him as much as the wargs. I'll coax him down once you left. Here, this money is all my husband brought back from market this past week, but take it. My son's life is worth this and so much more. And once again, we get a reputation point. Our reputation is maxed at 20 heroic. We can't make it go any higher. 20 is the max in the game. But like I was saying last episode, see, this looks like it should be a cave over here. What's that? I think the good thing now is you could recruit Viconia into your group, and she would not leave because you can't make it any higher. But if your reputation was 17 when you recruited her, and then it hits 18, she and any other evil character immediately just bug her off. They're like, hey, no way. And that's another thing. Like, personally, I just don't understand evil alignment or people that would play one. There's already enough evil in the world. So much so. Alright. We got a bunch of dogs here, and this is a warg, and a warg, and a warg.
How may I be of assistance?
I'm gonna individually get some people attacking things here.
Helm, give me
What you want?
strength.
Do they wish
I
my
love that I can click on Dinah here
What
again.
is your command? If
All right.
temples reach
What is everybody doing here? Is people swinging at things? Kill them! Kill the mean doggies. Minsk, you are not making it happen, buddy. You're disappointing me.
What is it this time?
What's interesting to me, and I showed this off early in one of the first couple episodes, is this stats page this is not part of the original Baldur's Gate game. Combat stats, all this different stuff. Some of this is just this page, for instance. The stats page is definitely not part of the original Baldur's Gate, or at least as far as what I remember. I do not remember this all. This was something Beamdog added that matches up with current video games. I love it. I think it's great. Pillars of Eternity does this. It's awesome. You can see my guy. Total experience value in the party, 57%. Percentage of total kills in the party is 57% in this chapter, 54% in the game. Number of kills, 287. Minsk is at 98. He's only 18% of the total kills in the party. Ajantis is even less, 6%. Branwen's at 4. Imowen's at 9. And Dynahair's at 5. And that was because we've also had various people along the way, like Zar and Montaron and Khalid and Jahira, who did damage and are no longer with us. Jahira and Zar are the only ones among that group that are still alive. We used Montaron as a sponge, and we used Khalid died on us during the spider infestation of Vergos. This is, I am correct now in remembering this sand here, this is I'm quick saving this because this is sirens coming. There they are. Okay, first order of business. Get up there, Minsk, and go berserk. And me.
It shall.
Oh goodness. Okay, who has
They're called.
glitter dust? Cast it.
Yep.
You. I need you up here, and I want you
It's
to
a
basically.
fine day to die.
Minsk is going to come after me. That's going to suck, but I want you to do this. There we go! Oh, glitter dust worked. How awesome is that? Oh, that makes me happy. Okay, go after him. And Ajantis,
As you will.
stay kind of out of the way of. Oh, jeez, and then here come all these stupid hobgoblins. Ah, bummer. Okay, Ajantis, do that.
I care not.
Ladies
I'm
up
gone.
here.
whatever they need.
Dynahair, I don't want you to die, but you have the perfect spell for dealing with these fools. Lay him out. Right there. Oh no, and he charmed me. Uh-oh. No! This is not going to go well. We're going to have to reload this. Oh no, they're just charming everybody. We're all dead. Okay. That's why we
I
saved.
shall attend to it in a trice.
We know how to do this now. We're going to go around this way. Because this is no good. The way we were doing this is no bueno. That was all kinds of bad. I did not need those stupid
Can I
hobgoblins.
assist you?
Who is this? Polonia. You're not gonna want to engage me in conversation.
How may I be of assistance?
My honor is my life.
Thy temper shield.
I want you to hit these guys.
You're a queer fellow. D'accord.
I know why you're here. It's the same reason everyone else comes to see me, and you shall get the same answer. I do not know when the iron shortage will let up. I have no clue as to who controls the bandits in the area, and I have no interest in accompanying you to gambling tables in Baldur's Gate. I have no wish to disturb you further, and I shall be on my way, because I'm in the middle of fighting. Colonia, I am sorry for my rudeness. It seemed that I was quite disturbed even before you came anywhere near me. I simply get tired of the asking, especially when people find the answers too vague. The stars are not a reference book with everything laid out plain. Were it so, anyone could pick the page they wished, and there would be no need for one such as me. As it is, blah 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 blah. I accidentally hit the button.
Whatever they need.
Okay, make him pay. Down here, make him pay. There we go, that's what I want to see. Yes, Polonia took off and we still haven't triggered the sirens, which is
What is
awesome.
it this you have but to ask?
Everybody move over here. Alright, here's how I'm gonna do this.
What is your
I'm gonna have her bless Minsk.
You point, I punch. Less talk, more fight.
And then Minsk is gonna go in here. Okay, before anything else happens,
Do they wish my ear?
glitter dust, so he can see everybody. And then the rest of you fools,
Yes? I shall attend to it in a
get
trice.
back. Okay, Minsk, attack. Oh, shit.
D'accord.
No, that's not how I wanted it to go. Damn it.
What you want?
Damn it. Damn it.
Thy temper shield.
She can dispel Minsk. Then I think we're equally hosed. Okay. No. Everybody back except for Minsk. Minsk, you do your thing. Berserk.
What is it this you have but to ask?
No, Minsk. No, don't follow me. No. Minsk, what are you doing?
Less talk, butt kicking for goodness.
Get him. Don't get her. Don't get her. Oh, he's taking damage and poison now. I didn't know they had poison. That sucks. Oh, but he's gonna cut her up. I think he's gonna end up dying though. He's gonna die from the poison. You can see how quickly that acts. Yeah, he's gonna die.
I need.
Yeah, you do. You need aid. You're not gonna live. Ooh. Oh, but he's gonna die when the berserk wears off. This is Safana. She's a thief.
What is your name?
I may be able to save Minsk.
Yes?
Maybe not, but I'm gonna try. Because when his berserker rage goes off, he loses some of those bonus hit points, I think. So if we can save him, and then rest, that'd be great.
How may I be of assistance?
This may be a really bad idea. It says that he's still under berserk, which I think makes him more or less immune
Helm
to
with Helm's blessing.
the mind control wiles of the sirens, but I
What
don't
is it
know
this
for
time?
sure, so I'm going to rest and see what happens. Oh no, there they are.
You point.
Okay, Mince, go get him. And you blind that bitch.
Thy temper shield.
And you, I don't think you can hold person on her, but we're gonna try. Yeah, get her. Everybody kill her. Kill her. Alright,
Yes?
We might be able to survive the remaining siren if we can just nail her. Get her.
Did I wish my
Dynahair.
ear?
Fast casting. Get magic missile off. Oh, we killed her.
How may I be of assistance? It shall
That's
be as you wish.
awesome.
Yep. I've
Sirens
done had
are
enough
just
of this.
so difficult to deal with. And Mint's Berserker Rage wore off, and so he just lost his extra hit points.
What is it this time? You have but to ask.
Alright. I'm going to save the game here. This seems like a relatively safe place to play.
Yes?
So Safana
You have
is a
but to
companion that you can hire, that you can take with you in lieu of someone else. And she's a thief, and she's kind of a sexy thief. And she's also evil, and I don't know how many hit points she has, or how many total attribute points she has, but she's not great.
I've been looking for strong men.
I have a problem that only you could help me solve. Maybe if you told us your name and the problem, we could help you. My name is Safana, and I can make all of you richer than any of you could imagine. I don't know, I can imagine quite a lot. That's a line from a movie. You get bonus points if you know it. I know where the pirate Black Alaric dumped his greatest trove of treasure. Looking at the dynamic and intelligent men before me, I know you'd want to join me in the venture to get this treasure. Lost treasure. Here's the problem. I don't want to leave Ajantis on this map. Lost treasure, huh? We're interested. The reason I need so many heroic men is that the caverns where I wish to go are guarded by some sort of creature. Which kind, I couldn't tell you. If you help me, I'll let you share in the treasure. I may be grateful in other ways as well. Monsters. We fought enough of those. I'll have to turn you down. That's not what I'd say, but if I agree, what happens? Oh, thank you. You won't regret your decision. So, if I remove... This is what she looks like. If I remove Ajantis... I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to remove him, because I can always come back after my save is done. Ajantis is going to come and he's going to say, but, we're a team. We were bound by honor. Why is everything so complicated? Because women are involved in it.
Yes, dear.
Safana comes in here, so let's look at her. She's got a 13 strength, a 17 dex, which is pretty good for, I mean, it's really good for a rogue. Not a great constitution, so she's got a high intelligence, almost like she could be multi-class, and she's got a great charisma, which she absolutely doesn't need. She's chaotic neutral, so she's not evil, but she's just not great. Like, I like everybody on my team to be good. And for gear, she just comes with this Ninjato, and that's it. She's got some leather armor. You have to level her up, and she's a thief. So, the big issue here is, if I look at the journal, I want to see, let's see, she's got to be down here at the bottom. Where is Safana's journal entry? Quests. Safana's treasure map. We have agreed to help Safana recover a treasure from the talons of some type of monster. She was most persuasive when requesting our help. The treasure cove is located somewhere along the coast just south of Canton. So, I could keep her and we'd have to come back and finish her quest, and then we'd have to come back here to get Ajantis. And I'm not crazy about that, but let's level her up real quick and see what we can get her to. She gets proficiency. I would give her short sword because we have a short sword +2, and I would give her find traps. See, she's not even going to be as good at finding traps as Emma is. Give her a really good open lock though, and then she's done. So you do the one level up, and it does like all her levels, and that makes it so she has 21 hit points, which is even less than Dynahair, and half as much as Emma. And we could really use the frontline fighters. I'm going to go back.
It shall be as you wish.
No doubt you have returned to your senses and wish to continue our glorious fight against evil. Wise and fortuitous decision. You are correct. You are correct. I'm going to remove Safana. Remove. And I'm going to see if I
I'll
can...
do anything.
Can I not stay with you even a little longer? Our time together has been quite enjoyable. Ah well, perhaps we shall meet again. I believe that leaves... Yeah, her quest is still in my journal, so we have her quest. I think we'll get experience points from her. But in the meantime, Janitus move up. Oh, and there's another siren. Alright. She's disruptor. Oh yeah, they did. Uh-oh, and there's the other one. No! Oh, and it tried to charm one of my guys.
Yes?
And we failed to... She failed to charm. You gotta kill her fast, though. You don't have any time to waste.
Let's talk more full plate.
So those other two sirens that we ran up against...
How may I be of assistance? What is it this you have
Sirens
to
or
offer?
sirens, however you
Yes?
want to pronounce them.
It shall be as you wish.
They were random encounters from trying to sleep. They were not these. And also, I need to go check these bozos up here to see if they have any loot. I can't remember if we looted these guys or not. Oh, they have
Thank
stuff.
you for your kind words.
Okay. If they have anything good, we're taking it. If they have coin or scrolls or diamonds, yes, we're taking it. Gems, they're great.
How may I
Fabulous.
be of assistance?
Alright. I think that's all the sirens on this map. But as this video game has been so fond of showing us so many times already, it likes to show me that I'm wrong. Because my memory and recollection has just not been great. So here is this coastline up here. Oh no! There's more! What? No! Okay, go. Minsk.
Full plate and fucking steel.
Minsk. Oh, and he can't go berserk. Alright, just go over there.
What is it this time? It shall be as
Dang it. Okay, everybody go. They're gonna reappear any second, and when they do, you have to drill them. Drill,
Viewpoint.
attack,
How may I be of assistance?
you have to hit them. If you don't,
Give me strength.
man, I don't know what to do here.
What is your
Branwyn, is there anything that you can do? Oh, I could have silenced them. I'm gonna try to hold person without Nope. Minsk is gonna nail me. You guys have to kill him! Oh no, and everybody's getting turned. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. So I was wrong, as the video game was so fond of letting me know I was wrong. There were more sirens on the beach. And because of my choices in the game of I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do the west side of this content first, because it is really level appropriate. It just happens to be that sirens are kind of tough to deal with. If you were to do this part of the game later, great, you'd have Fireball spell and you just go in there and you just rock them with Fireball and it's awesome. But I don't have that. And Minsk needs Berserk. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rest and hope we don't get jumped in the middle of the night by something random. And then I'm going to have Branwyn bless us. And then I'm gonna send Minsk in. And if this doesn't work, this is not your place. This is the home of Syl's tribe. Dirty land folk, you shall suffer for your trespass. You guys are all gonna cast a Viz, but Minsk is gonna try to like totally kick your butt. Alright, Minsk, Berserk. Take that, bitches. See how you like a Berserk Minsk with a Bless spell. You guys can try to cast that stuff on him all day long, and he's like, I don't care. I'm Berserk. You gotta swing though, there's one of them. And somebody made a level. Ooh, Emma made another level. That's awesome. Go, Minsk. Come on, man. Attack her. Get her. This is what I yell at. I have 2 cats at home. When the girl cat starts attacking the boy cat, and they're at each other's throat, I'm yelling at them, get her. Come on. 1 siren left, Minsk. Come on. Can you get her? Am I gonna have to send every... Has she used all her charm spells? Oh, but the thing is, I don't want anybody getting near Minsk when he's berserk, because then he'll start swinging at them. So I'm just gonna wait until his berserk stage wears off. The bless spell just wore off. So now he just needs to keep swinging that big halberd at her. Oh, there he goes. Big hit. 32 piercing damage. Wow. Oh, and he did it. Sweet. Oh, and they're worth 2,000 apiece. No wonder Emma went away in a level.
We follow the righteous path. The path
Yes, we
of
do,
hell.
because I am righteous.
Let's
That's
talk
how I do
more
it.
fight.
And so that part of his little berserker rage is
I
over.
shall attend to it in a trice.
Minsk is the man.
What is your command? Is the
There's just
temple
no other way to say it. Dude is awesome. And if you're playing this game and you don't have him in your party, you're missing out. The Berserker Rage has its use. And this is it. Alright,
Yes? It shall be as you will.
so while we're here, quick save again. Emmeline
You're
made a
here,
level. She
fellow.
gets more spells. No more proficiency slots. No more thief things. But she gets a level 2 mage spell. And her hit points are increased, of course, because she's dual classed. So we'll give her another spell. She gets a level 2 spell now. These are the ones we have. Web, Melf's Acid Arrow, Detect Invisibility, which would have been useful against the Sirens, Resist Fear, and Stinking Cloud. Stinking Cloud is interesting. A mass of nauseous vapors up to 90 feet away from his position. Any creature caught within the cloud must roll a successful saving throw versus poison at +2, or be sent reeling and fall down for 1d2 rounds. Those who make successful saving throws can leave the cloud without suffering any ill effects, although those remaining in the cloud must continue to save each round. A Dispel magic will remove the nausea on a particular character, but if they remain in the cloud, then they are still subject to its effects. It's alright. It's probably not as good as Web, so I'm going to memorize Web in my spot and call it good.
How may I be of assistance?
And then we're going
It shall be as
to
you will.
roll up here. I'm not sure we can roll any further up here. Can't. Can't go any further. So we'll just go out. Yep, so it talks about this. A Berserker state has ended. And you can't. There's nothing. Oh, I can. Wow, I'm 19 episodes into this and I finally realized that I can click on this and expand this window. Everyone clap for Colors Fade the Moron. The Berserk state has ended. The character now loses the extra 15 hit points previously gained. If the character is below 15 hit points, he or she will be knocked unconscious. That is awesome. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could drag and drop. Wow. I feel like a complete idiot. But that's okay, because it's better to be a complete idiot than half an idiot. If you're gonna go idiot, go full idiot. We got a little spot down here. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize ahead of time for I don't want to call this OCD because I'm not an OCD person, but it's completeness, which kind of goes hand in hand with like neatness, I guess. I just like things to be clean. And in doing so, we found Arkushul. Well, I don't know who this is.
Pleasure to meet you.
Who might you be then? Ah, great adventurers, no doubt. I can tell by your hands, stained with magic and the effort of hefting a weapon. Such markings may be invisible to the average eye, but I can see them plain as day. I can see a lot plain as day. Care for a consultation? Perhaps a little old-fashioned palm reading? A little gypsy magic to steer your course straight and true? Be gone, I have no use for your rambling incantations. I have access to my own magic. No doubt you do. What I offer is not magic in your sense, but rather a reading of you. Nothing to do with summoning energy, just the reading of that which is already there. Give me your palm and I shall demonstrate. If you feel you must, then I see no harm. Let's have a look now. Interesting. That's always the first thing they say. Though you live the hard life now, your hands tell of a softer existence not long ago. I assume that you have just recently taken to the road. Yes, that much is true. To go on. I thought as much. Let's have a little closer look now. Back down your lifeline. I see a scholarly influence, and you are well educated. You had a mentor who was a great sage, perhaps of considerable power as well. My foster father, Gorion, was a sage and a bit of a mage as well. Go on. You had a reasonably happy childhood with him, aside from being a little difficult. My, but you were quite the little hellion. Wonder where that comes from. I wonder. Let's see what we can't learn about you back before this Gorion. Further back I see. Merciful gods! I see a long and happy life for you and yours. 10 gold, please, I'll be on my way. What? What is it you saw? I saw nothing. You will live long and enjoy life, and I will be going now. Back from me! You must tell me, please, dear lady. I have told all I'm going to say. Stay back from me. Your life is none of my affair. As you would have it. Here's the gold you asked for. I changed my mind. I shan't touch it. Take nothing from you. Leave me! So if you've been watching the series up to now, you know that I have not given away anything about the game, just in case you've never played this game before. And I'm not going to now. She's trying real hard to give stuff away right there, but I am not going to do it. It's not up to me. You're going to have to watch the rest of the video series to learn it. I am not giving it away. Sword Coast. So we're going to go up into this part of this map, the road here. The trippiest part for me right now is the fact that I'm playing the first Baldur's Gate game and my character is dual wielding, because you cannot do that in the non-enhanced version of Baldur's Gate. You were stuck with sword and shield or two-handed weapon.
My honor is my
So, Ajantis, did you
Give me
lose
strength!
your script? I want the advanced AI attack enemies prefer melee weapons. Done. Alright. And what do you
As
got
you
here,
will.
buddy? A ring. That's great. How many more hobgoblins are there on the road?
What is it this? It shall be as you wish.
Yes, there's a bunch of them. Get up here and kill them, boys.
Yes?
My character just made a level. And Dinah here, you might as well spend some spells.
What you want?
Imoen, see if you can charm somebody. That'll be fun. But charm. Oh, she did it! She charmed the hobgoblin. That's awesome. Oh man, that might be the first time that charm has ever worked. Ajantis got poisoned by a poison arrow, so we're gonna help him out here. Fortunately, cure poison works quickly. Hey, now. Did he just... Who shot me? I just cured his poison.
Yes? It shall be as you wish.
So that's funny. Jantis is still taking damage, and I cured his poison, damn it, but that... My charmed hobgoblin apparently shot at him. There we go, everybody get him. Charm wore off. That was awesome, though. Imoen made it work. Seriously, let me tell you about my love-hate relationship with charm.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
So, in certain games, charm and domination are some of my favorite spells, and I will put Pillars of Eternity and Pillars of Eternity 2 right at the top of that list, because the way the Cypher class is designed and the way it plays, it's absolutely brilliant, and I love it. And the charm and the domination work, and part of the reason that they work is because you can see, if you're not playing on quote-unquote expert mode or something, you can see the willpower level of the enemies, and so you have some knowledge there, and you know, well, don't waste your charm or domination on somebody with a really high willpower. Spend it on a lower willpower
I shall attend to it again.
to ensure that it sticks. And charm and dominate are great ways to turn the tide in battle, to turn the numbers in your favor. At least in newer games. Now, the difference is, this being Baldur's Gate, and this being the first of the Infinity Engine games, and this Dungeons & Dragons 2.0 rule set, I thought, oh, well, I'll just charm. Charm sounds great. Dominate sounds great. But it's one of those spells where if they save, nothing happens. And if you don't have domain knowledge, if you don't know about a certain class of character, and whether it has a high resistance to or not, whether it has a high wisdom or whatever, then you would be wasting your time casting Charm and Dominate. So I wasn't much of a... I mean, I played Pencil and Paper Dungeons & Dragons quite a bit before Baldur's Gate came out, but not a lot, not extensively. I was by no means some kind of expert that knew every enemy and every saving throw that there was. And so I would cast Charm and I would cast Dominate, and they wouldn't work. And I very quickly gave up and never memorized them again. I'm a little older and a little wiser now. I understand the power of it. But it was funny at the time. I was like, these spells are useless. They never stick. And so I just didn't use them. So we're at the end of this episode. 42 and a half minutes in. And we've reached the end of this map. There is only one more map, and I'm going to try to get to it before the end of this episode, because what there is somewhere up here there's another spot. So we're going to travel to this adjacent map, and then what we're going to try to do is get it from there.
You have but to ask.
The journey took 16 hours. We're going to try to come over to here, because there's an adjacent map, and as proof I have the world map up on my wiki in my Chrome browser, because I like to have some idea of what I'm going to do for each episode before I start talking into this microphone. So that's still not available there. So I'm going to have to try and go
You have
further
but to ask.
up the map, maybe, before we can reliably transition to it. That might be the key. And there it is. Nope, it's still not there. It's supposed to be in this spot. So what I'm going to do is, at the end of this episode, we're going to take a look. This was the spot we just came from, the Lighthouse. And this is the spot we need to go to, and it's right below Candlekeep. And it's called the Shipwreck's Coast. Oh, and Shipwreck's Coast we've actually already done, because it's this one. So there is not one right here. Okay, we're done. We're done! We're done with all of the maps on the western side of the road that runs from the Friendly Armand down to Nashkel. We're completely done. So what I'm going to do is travel to Baragost instead.
It shall be
This
as
is
you wish.
all done. We're going to go to Baragost, and then we're going to get ready, and on the next episode we're going to go to Larswood. And if we don't completely get our butts kicked at Larswood, we'll keep progressing the main quest. So we're
You have
back in
but to
Baragost,
ask.
where we can sell a few of the bandit scalps. And this is all these buildings you can pickpocket and go into. And since I'm the kind of player who never ever plays like a thief kind of character, since I have a big problem with theft and stealing, so much so that I can't even enjoy it in video games. I don't agree with any of that. I've actually never gone into most of these houses, even though I've played Baldur's Gate through start to finish at least 6 times.
What is
Alright,
it
my
this
character's going to level up to end this episode. He's dual. Someday we're going to dual class into a mage, but that's going to wait until Baldur's Gate 2. Right now, he's still a fighter. Level 4. He's going to be level 5. He gets no more proficiency slots. So what he gets is his save versus paralysis, poison, and death was reduced by 2. Rod Staff 1 reduced by 2. Petrification Polymorph. Breath Weapon was reduced by 3. And his stacker was reduced by 1. He got another 10 hit points. His lore is increased by 1. And that's great for him. And that is where we're going to end it. These guys are going to get a good night's rest. And when we come back on the next episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate, we're going to go for Larswood and start continuing the main quest. I'm excited for you guys to see it. Hang out with me next time. I'll see you, and thank you for watching.